So what I'm about to talk about, it's not anything that is 100% official or anything like that. It's just some sort of fan-made thing that I came across that I felt was really awesome. And because I constantly keep hearing discussion in regards to the whole Saitama, and he's kind of comparable in strength to the Dragon Ball Z fighters, I was like, let me look this up. Let me see if there's any sort of thing going on or any, crossover fan-made stuff. And I ran into something that is pretty fucking awesome. It's a fan-made One Punch Man crossover with Dragon Ball Z, and so far I've found 2 chapters of it. The first chapter was Saitama and Vegeta, and the second chapter was Saitama entering the World Tournament and having to deal with Mr. Satan and Majin Buu. And honestly, I really feel as though, even though it's fan-made, I mean, just because something's fan-made doesn't mean you can't enjoy it, or just because it's not official doesn't mean like, oh, I can't look at it, it's not official, because this rocked. It honestly captured a lot of the feel of the actual characters of Saitama, the Dragon Ball Z characters and whatnot. The first chapter, it wasn't anything in particular like, oh, amazing. It was quickly like, let's throw a short scenario of Saitama going shopping, which Saitama always loves to go shopping, and Vegeta's training. Oh, let's throw him into a quick fight because Vegeta sensed that he was strong. And I love it because it makes Saitama look like what I want Saitama to be, because I'm an anime only viewer. I don't know exactly to what extent Saitama's gonna be, and I guess after the anime is done, maybe I'll make a full on like my thoughts if Saitama truly is as strong as like Goku or Vegeta. But this little fan-made thing was fucking awesome because we get to see a little fight between the two of them, and like, I really want to know, like, honestly, especially this first chapter, it teased so badly, like, if Saitama hit Goku or if Saitama hit Vegeta, would he actually one punch knock these motherfuckers out? Like, that's something that I doubt it'll ever happen. I don't really see it happening because it's something like more so that I see probably being like, oh, the West really wants to see this, because the West really, idolizes Dragon Ball Z and Goku and stuff like that. So we immediately like, he has similar strength to them. Oh, we want to see them together. Japan not always is on the same, tip as us, and they're not always like, yeah, man, that's what we want to see. So who knows if we'll ever get to see it. So that's why I was kind of like really invested in this little fan-made thing. The second chapter, it really captured yet again the fact of like Mr. Satan always bamboozling people and getting like after Dragon Ball Z. I believe this is after the ending of Z, which is kind of cool as well because, nobody ever really revisits that material in GT. So to see that material revisited and at the same time adding Saitama in there, and then the comedy of him and Genos, like, I would love. Honestly, I am a huge fan of the Saitama and Genos little banter back and forth, especially at the end when they're at the apartment and stuff like that. And the fact that they added those little bits was just perfect. And again, like, I really hope that you guys check this out, because if you like One Punch Man and you love doing the comparisons with Dragon Ball Z and you like Dragon Ball Z, I definitely felt as though for fan-made stuff, it isn't perfect. Honestly, again, the first chapter was like, let's throw a quick scenario to make Saitama and Vegeta have a little fight or whatever. And then the second one, like, the way Saitama ultimately let Mr. Satan win or whatever, it was kind of like, it seemed like it could have been worked out a little bit better. But honestly, as far as enjoyment goes, I highly recommend you check it out. And for people that are up to date with the anime right now, the anime is, I believe, 6 episodes in, possibly 7, somewhere around 6 or 7 episodes in. Do you think at this particular point, from what we've seen of Saitama, that he is as strong as like a Goku or a Vegeta? Honestly, I don't think we've seen enough to really say if he is. I mean, we've seen him with a punch and just the pressure blow up a mountain. So I would definitely say that he is probably surpassed like what Goku was during the Saiyan saga. I think like he's definitely past that point. I think honestly Saitama is possibly if he really went all in, because we haven't seen him go anywhere near what he ultimately can do. We've only seen scrapes of it, small little skirmishes of Saitama's power, but I think at the very least he could be a planet buster, and that's where it starts to get like, I'm a believer. I think Saitama really can be on that Goku and Vegeta level. But do you guys think it's possible? I mean, based on what we've seen thus far from him in the anime, and again, this is fan-made, so take it for what you will, whatever. It's nothing official or anything like that, but it was fucking awesome, and I would love to see someday Saitama versus Goku, even if it's just like a quick comedy sketch or, an anime OVA. That would be fucking amazing. But is he on that level yet? Like, do you think that Saitama could take Goku based on where we're caught up? Again, I will revisit this topic if we get to the end of the anime and we see more feats from Saitama. Also, if I do catch up to the manga, which I'm kind of iffy because I don't know maybe if there'll be more anime after the season, so maybe I should wait. But your thoughts on the matter? I don't know. I love seeing this because it's rare that we see people actually have a legit argument for a character to be able to go up against Goku. Like, I've heard a lot of different, this character can take on Goku, and I never really feel like I believe it. up until Saitama, the bald greatness, baby. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, if you could do so as well, that'd be amazing. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.